Facebooks. We're gonna let it breathe for just a second. Let the stream warm up here.
We'll go ahead and apologize for the little lateness of the Rudy report.
Yeah.
We've had to do quite a bit today, so this is wanted to make sure that we cut out some time to spend time to talk to y'all.
Yeah. Let you know what's up. Let you know what's been going on. Share all of our events and everything with you.
Mm-hmm.
And also just some questions that we've received, because we're out, we're doing events all the time. We were in Somerset,
which is awesome, great city.
Yeah, one of my favorite places I've ever been to in Kentucky. Also, though,
it's a hidden gem for sure.
Yeah. We're out. We do a lot of events. If you follow us, you know that. But we do a farmer's market every week. So we receive a lot of questions that, if you're a seasoned vet, you might not, hear these questions all the time, or you might just know the answer to them. But,
kind of going back to the basics, because sometimes I think we get to talking over people's heads sometimes. So it's just kind of be a refresher course.
In certain things we overlook, and, it's a reminder for us to go back and do a little extra research and,
Sure.
make sure that we do have a thorough understanding of certain things. So
absolutely, we try to give you all the best information we can, along with the highest quality products that we possibly can too. So
yeah,
we just wanted to tell y'all too. We have so tomorrow, if you're going to Mount Washington. The Mount Washington Farmers Market, I will not be there.
I will be there.
We will have a limited table because we're actually going to take Rudy and we're heading down to the food truck festival down. It's a USA Today food truck festival.
It's going to be huge. The food truck mashup under the bridges.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. under the bridges at Waterfront Park, hosted by USA Today. So, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, they're going to have voting for the best food truck. I think there's like 30-something food trucks that are going to be there.
Nice.
There's Froggy, one of the, I think it's a country music station, is going to be broadcasting live from down there. They've done a few of these around the country in some of the bigger cities, so it's kind of cool to see that USA Today is reaching out, and it's cool enough to let us bring Rudy too. So that's
very cool, very cool. And if you're a native of Louisville, you know that we got the food going on. We are a foodie city, so you're not going to want to miss this event. Our food trucks, everyone that I've ever eaten off of, is just like blown my mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
get a little bit more creative on those food trucks. They kind of
give
a little bit more room to kind of run. It's not really the same menu usually. They do some really killer specials.
Yeah, when you're forced to compromise, like in the space of a truck, your menu gets real creative. You start doing some really awesome things,
sure.
And it pays off for sure. So don't miss that. That's going to be awesome. Again, that's on at Waterfront Park tomorrow. It's going to be under the overpass. So it's going to be a really beautiful day.
1:30 to 7.
1:30 to 7, yeah. And we'll share that event in the comments section of this video, so you could go ahead and RSVP to that as well.
So something we wanted to kind of talk about. We've got a lot of questions about topicals lately.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask, well, what's the reason of using topicals? What is it good for? What's all this?
Am I gonna fail a drug test if I rub some of this on my skin?
Sure. So we've read conflicting reports about whether or not it gets into the bloodstream. We're thinking that the way that the particles, the size of the particles, aren't big enough when it's like an alcohol extraction, or when they're using like an oil or a fat or anything like that. It's actually not going to.
It's gonna be small enough to penetrate into the muscle and into the tissue, but not so far down to where it's gonna enter into the bloodstream and then result in possibly like failing a drug test.
Yeah, and we and also kind of the way one of them brought up a really good way of thinking about it is
Yeah.
you can take isopropyl 91% alcohol,
Yeah.
stick your finger in it and leave it there for 5 minutes, and you're not going to get drunk. It's not going to start
Yeah.
absorbing the alcohol.
You're not going to absorb the alcohol through your skin, which
Yeah.
is a great way to think about it, because, you know, if every time you clean a wound or something, if you were rubbing alcohol on there, you know, you'd be hammered.
And then also when it comes to like the topicals, those so then you might be asking, well, why would I take a topical if it doesn't get into my bloodstream? If it isn't going to get into, well, the reason why is you have a bunch of different layers of your skin, and then you have like where the follicle, the hair goes through the skin, everything like that. We saw a really good graph that was really kind of confusing to read because they were using a lot of technical terms. We would have loved to have been able to use it, but it was like, but basically what it is you have CB1 and CB2 receptors right below
The
epidermis.
Yeah.
I forgot. And then also at the base of follicle hairs too is what I was saying. Like the base of the follicle
Yeah.
is there's CB1 and CB2 receptors right there too. So
Yeah.
not saying CBD will grow your hair back.
Oh, sure wish it would.
Yeah, that
Man,
would be
gosh, I'd be
amazing.
rubbing it all along here.
Yeah.
Man.
Our
But
sales would be ridiculous.
yeah, oh my gosh. But like, especially with like rheumatoid arthritis and just like conditions in the hand and stuff, it doesn't take a lot to where, you know, the inflammation is actually resting there to massage that in and to get that in there without it penetrating into the bloodstream.
Yeah, like I've been dealing with, I've been working outside a lot lately. You can't really tell on there, but I've had my eczema flare up a little bit, and usually I would just take one of the smaller milligrams.
Yeah, you want the big daddy this
yeah,
time.
Yeah, moved up to the 1,000 milligram lotion stick, and it was, I mean, it's amazing how quick that itching and burning goes away. Because usually when I deal with this, whenever I'm working outside and it's real hot here in Louisville, it's been like in the high 90s and humidity, and it's just been really bad. But I usually start breaking out, my skin starts looking real bad, and usually this was a time of the year when my hands would start cracking and bleeding, and so this stick has really helped out to the point where I'm not itching it, so it's actually able to start healing. You know, I'm not saying the CBD healed it, but
Yeah,
saying that it gave my body a chance to actually do what it's supposed to do.
yeah. Cut out that inflammation to where it's just not attacking itself.
Right.
Yeah,
Not nearly as much, and I mean, this has been going on for a little while, and
yeah.
I don't have the itch. I'm not going to sit there digging in my armpits looking like a
Yeah. So that's definitely good. So if you're experiencing any kind of inflammation on top of the skin too, great to rub it directly on there. That 1,000 milligram stick he's talking about is available on the website. That's the Earthy Browns 1,000 milligram lotion stick. It is a beast. Like, you barely have to use any of this stuff for it to work. I mean, it is very thin. It's in a stick, so you don't have to get it on your fingers. You can rub it directly on, and you know, that's it. Just
so
push
really
a little
nice
harder.
too. The essential oils that he uses is frankincense, and it's really nice. It smells a lot like the plant. It definitely smells way more earthy. And Earthy Browns is, I always say, it's the perfect name for his product.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I first heard it, I was like, Earthy Browns?
Yeah.
Oh, it's earthy.
Yes. Perfect name for the product.
Absolutely.
And people love it too. So
Yeah, definitely.
also available in the tinctures too. The 2,400 milligrams. Going big for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been trying the new wild gummies.
Yes.
Love them.
Yes.
Same way that we love them. Definitely one of my favorite edibles that are out there across all cannabis. I mean, just unbelievable the way that they taste.
Yeah, they're legit. I mean, they are
work.
a legit gummy. It's not candy. This is like a one-a-day gummy, something that you take every single morning for daily maintenance, and
it's gonna be 25 milligrams of CBD too.
Yeah, a substantial dose. They're legit. They're not. This isn't just like candy. You know,
It's not sugar crystals all over it.
Yeah. it's a legit
And
broad
it's not an
spectrum.
isolate. Yeah, exactly. Not an isolate. It is
So you're gonna
THC-free.
get some beneficial cannabinoids in there, CBG, I think CBN, and it's rich in CBD, of course. So you're gonna get the entourage effect without the THC. So anybody who can't have THC, which a lot of people do worry about, giving their children THC and then going to school. So if that's an issue, and you already have, a child that you're giving CBD, then this is an excellent way because they taste delicious. It tastes like a organic fruit roll up almost.
Yeah, exactly. That actually tastes like something that's nature.
Yeah.
Nature.
Yeah. Very good, very good. That's the product spotlight on the front page of rooteddistributing.com. So if you go there, that'll be right front and center for you there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So won't take any more of y'all's Friday up. Again, just wanted to tell you where we're going to be. If you can't make it to the farmers market on Saturday and you can't make it to the food mashup, Wednesday we will be back at Mount Washington Farmers Market. And then the following Saturday, I think we're going to do another limited table at Mount Washington and do the Florida Flea. Yeah, we're working on that one. We're going to see. We've been working so hard here lately. We'll see, because that is Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Would like to go get lawn wet, go fishing. That'd
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah.
But
hang in there. We're gonna keep updating you. We'll let you know at least once a week what's going on. As always, we love you, Rooted fam. Come out and see us. Stay well, my friends.
oh yeah, love you.
Have a great weekend. We love you.
Happy Friday.
Whoop, whoop. TGIF.